We're on the internet. Hi, internet.
All right. Hi, internet.
Hi, internet.
Yay.
I can't see Flick's beautiful face.
Oh. Well, it sucks to be you. Everyone else can. There you go.
There we go.
Hello. All right. So, when last we left our heroes, who would like to recount last session?
We did a lot of paperwork. We created our flag. We dedicated our island to a god, which was Hercules.
Two gods, I
picked
believe.
two?
Yep.
I thought we picked
Hestia.
one. Okay, Hercules and Hestia.
Yep.
I didn't know if we decided on two or one.
Double H.
I made a bunch of shit. We hosted a party for the merfolk, or the Tridents. Sorry, the Tridents.
Both, actually.
Oh, both. And we are in good relations with them. The Empire came and pretty much tried to strong arm us into a treaty and basically being subservient to them, and we said no, fuck a you.
That seems like a rather one-sided way to describe it.
I mean, it was a pretty one-sided thing from them.
I mean, when we told
whatever
him no,
do you mean?
When we told him no, he smiled and he says, "Well, I wish you all the luck." That was really creepy, and I didn't take too kindly to it. And yeah,
He was just wishing you best wishes on your new endeavor as a country.
Bell, do you want me to like eat that bullshit with a spoon, or just shove my face?
I mean, however you prefer. I don't know.
So we did a lot of
shit. Don't nibble.
So we did a lot of housekeeping work on the island to set up infrastructures, set up the mining and the farming and the blacksmithing and all that good stuff. By the time we were leaving, our keep was just being finished. And by the time we are going to be back from this endeavor, it will be 100% complete. We're going to be housing refugees for a day or two from the High Hill Peninsula as they go out to the many different places. And
think of it like agreeing to be a stop on the Underground Railroad.
That's what I figured it was going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going full on Detroit Become Human now.
I haven't played that game. That game actually is kind of fun.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Anyway,
so now we are going to Ralos to tell the republics of our endeavors and what we've chosen, and present ourselves as a nation, and beg them to make sure we don't die.
Something special happened with you, Ossel, if you remember.
Oh yes, I got a award.
A retainer.
He's a badass. He's my ward. Blur is a fucking retainer.
Wait, does that make you Batman?
Fuck yeah, he is.
Or Batwoman, I should say.
An Alfred.
And so we pick things up with you guys at sea. Melano. Average day at sea. When you guys are sailing to one place and you guys just have the bare bones crew of the 5 of you. It's the middle of the afternoon. What do we see Mel doing?
She's mostly just probably keeping busy as much as possible, doing like the quick tasks that need done, back and forth, going around, keeping an eye on things. If there's downtime, she's more than likely just kind of either going through motions, trying to keep her head busy, or occasionally, if there are any, like, essentially the whole thing, if there are any ghosts along the way, talking to them, any sailors that passed.
Sure. At one particular moment when you're going through motions, we kind of catch you staring off into the horizon. And Mel falls back into a memory. Melano, we're back on the island, over at the ruined monastery. You get done running the obstacle course that that Master Krios has mapped out. That involves like assassins creating it across all of these ruins and stuff. You've just completed like your 30th straight run through of the obstacle course, as you are sweating
Just
pretty
ending up in
profusely.
a pile of hay at the bottom.
Yeah. Come running up as Master Krios is just kind of sitting cross-legged but floating about, so she's still eye level with you, but her legs are kind of tucked up underneath her, and she says, "It's time to unleash that inner power we'd been talking about."
And how do I do that?
Sit. And we watch a montage of her showing you meditation techniques, and special forms and poses to hold for long, very long, extended periods of time, until eventually we start to see, when you are making certain strikes, that ectoplasmic sort of smoke kind of rising off your shoulders.
Is the song playing in the background being that like be the best around background song to it?
No, it's the Eye
Not
of the
quite.
Tiger.
No.
Damn it. Oh, Eye of
Not
the Tiger.
But she says to you, "I know, after you've gone through this montage of learning your new key empowered abilities, she says, I know you're intending to leave soon, heading back to Ralos for your meeting. This truncated training while you're away isn't going to do. We'll have to figure something out. I have something I can show you."
Mhm.
And she begins to teach you a technique, empowered by your key, so that when you are about to sit down for a short rest or a long rest, if you have any key left at the end of the day, you can expend one of your key in order to essentially commune with Master Cassandra Krios, in a sort of demi-plane, just a black expanse, where you can train or just communicate as you need to.
Huh.
You're not yet strong enough to carry me with you throughout the world, but if you need aid or access to the knowledge that I possess, you can reach out to me from anywhere, so long as you have a quiet place to meditate.
You have some weird abilities. How in the world did you get like that?
Lots of study and training.
Seems a bit of a waste sitting on an island like that.
That is a matter of perspective.
Fair enough. I'm not sure how this is
As
gonna work.
you know quite well how it's going to work. I've explained it to you quite clearly.
No, I'm talking about the meeting.
Oh, you have reservations?
Let's just say I'm not exactly a politics kind of person. Or a people kind of person.
This is why we surround ourselves with companions
Yeah.
who make up for our weaknesses as we make up for theirs.
Just feel like I'm sitting around more often than not. Unless something comes up that works on my strengths.
For someone who has access to so much knowledge and history, seems a shame one wouldn't share that wisdom. I know you remain quiet when you have things to contribute. Silence and observation are important and have their place. But choosing not to inject yourself into the happenings around you is also making a choice to affect the things around you.
I just don't know if I know how to deal with people anymore.
Well, none of us really know anything until we try. You didn't know you could harness these techniques until you tried.
Yeah, that kind of got you helping me out with that one.
Seems to me your compatriots wish to help you out with this aspect.
Maybe. As long as they're not bickering with each other, being noisy.
Perhaps that's when they need the guiding hand to show them when it's time to be silent and observe. One does not have to speak often to make sure that then when they speak it is poignant.
Fair. I'll give it a shot. It's just...
Anyway, why don't you run the obstacle course another 10 times before you go to bed tonight?
Great. Yeah, I'll do that.
And she tucks her legs back up underneath her as she floats about 3 feet off the ground in meditation.
Just real quick, Bill. Like, I know this whole beautiful scene is happening. I appreciate it, but like, I would love to Ravina just be disappearing every 10 or so minutes. And I'm going, where the fuck is this goddamn bird? And as Mel is just like leap of faithing, you just hear ah!
Yes!
Where the fuck is my bird? Where does she keep going off to?
Staring up
don't
from
you
the hay,
remember
like,
you were-
noisy.
So there's like a spider sense, and just like someone's about to backflip into a hay bale. Someone needs me.
Go!
My purpose, my calling. I have to go.
Literal calling. Whew.
Artanis,
Hey, Daniel. Yep.
Melano, as the memory ends and we come back to you, on the ship, kind of catching yourself staring off into space. And you get back to your duties. We pan over to Artanis. The day that you were getting ready to set sail, Artanis, like probably 30 minutes before you were getting ready to board the ship and actually take off, what was Artanis probably up to?
Before boarding, probably would be checking his pack and spell books and things like that, and making sure that his journal, and kind of going over all of his notes and just saying, kind of checking things off and making sure he doesn't forget not to fuck up something he's already learned in the future.
You mean disengaging when you need to?
Exactly.
I only mess with you because I love you.
It is absolutely true.
As you're doing that,
Hello,
you hear a voice in your head.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe you think the meeting we had a few
Tommy!
days ago could have
Thank you so
gone
much for this. Oh, my
more
God.
mutually beneficial.
Ah, why is that not working anymore? The sound is being really weird.
Perhaps you don't
Oh,
quite
maybe I need to
agree with
sign
your
into Streamlabs again?
companions. Reach out to me,
Something is going weird with those. For
should
some
my
reason.
instincts be correct.
Let's see.
So this would be sending then.
You're getting a sending, yes. From you.
Um,
Very
Yeah, something
well
had to
known.
break. I don't know why it's those. It
I
happened last
will-
night too.
Pause for a long moment before responding, and say, I have faith in my friends generally, but I think there's more to be had with mutual understanding.
I'm glad you get another response that says, I'm glad there's one of your group that can see reason. Perhaps in time you can persuade your friends in our direction. Until then, we should set up a way to more efficiently communicate, share ideas.
What do you suggest?
I'll contact you.
Very well. And I will just quietly think to myself, yeah, I made that fucker burn 3 sending spells.
Sir, you deserve a round of applause for that. Good job. Great job, sir.
This is a couple days after that meeting. This is a couple days after that meeting. As we fast forward to you walking down to the docks and meeting up with the rest of your compatriots. Do you say anything?
Not immediately. At
right.
some point on the trip.
All right, we'll get to that then.
Okay.
We'll get to that then. As we flash back to Artanis on the ship, staring off into the horizon, catching himself kind of daydreaming as well. We pan over to Thorin and Ossel, as Ossel
nothing's
is standing behind the wheel of the ship. And I'd actually like to ask Thorin and Ossel to join me in secrets.
Fuck! Well,
Alright.
okay, chat.
starting
I guess
early.
just you and us.
Alrighty.
Hi.
Well,
Hey, this
It
gives me some time to
begins.
fix my shit, maybe. My fucking alerts aren't working correctly again, and I don't know why. Something changed. Boo. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Let's get all of them. So how y'all doing?
We doing.
I
That's alright.
just got ascended to by and turned myself into a double agent, so I'm doing great.
Yep.
I mean, you volunteered for this last week.
Yep.
I did.
Brought this upon yourself.
You really did. How are you doing, Flint?
I'm okay. I need to wake up more, but I have caffeine now, so that's nice.
There you go.
Very good.
My alerts are being dumb.
How's being back at work?
Slow. It's not full being back at work, so it's like a fourth.
Very good.
I just get my stuff done. I stream. It's all good.
Good. We love to hear it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm so frustrated at how close we are to the end of Higurashi. Like, the question arcs. So close.
You're fucking killing me. The wave's killing me. We need to do more than one chapter per week.
They were long chapters.
They were, but we need to do more than one per week.
Well, y'all gotta stop being busy and shit, so...
That's Kayla's fault!
Well, it's not my fault. I did talk to Kayla about it.
Maybe I will.
Like, this ain't on me.
I want to get some fucking answers.
Yeah.
How long have we been playing this?
Months.
So many months. Too many months.
I don't
I
know.
want the answers.
We'll start figuring it out. We'll start having the first answer arc. I'm gonna have fun with the first answer arc. I'm gonna have way too much fun.
You're gonna be all smug too.
More
It's
so
gonna be
that I'm gonna be so happy when you start realizing some things. Yeah. For those of you in chat who might have just joined us, we are waiting because the DM and a couple of the players are in a secret channel, and I'm not allowed to let you all hear it, unfortunately, because secrets.
Very secret secrets.
Sadness. So we're just shooting the shit.
Basically.
Hope you all are doing well. Let's see. And I still need to figure out why the hell my alert boxes and shit aren't working correctly. All of those should be good. Not... Where are my widgets? Here we go.
I'm gonna be real cranky if I'm the only person who doesn't get something for them today.
I mean, it'll be in character for you to be cranky, so.
Yes, it's very in character for Donald to be cranky.
There you go. Perfect.
That's what you get. A motivation for crankiness.
That's one way to look at it, I guess. More motivation. I don't think Donald needs more motivation to just be grumpy at everybody. He hates everything enough.
He just thinks he hates everything.
I don't know. He hates a lot of things.
He hates, he hates!
He hates so much.
Wait, why the hell?
Oh boy.
Thing, you are exactly the fucking same. Why are you not working? Oh, let me... Let's see. Work. Why can't I hear? Oh! So the audio is definitely going to the stream. Why can't I hear it? That's weird.
Were there any dice rolled in the last session?
Oh yeah, there were some. We rolled like insight checks and shit for the gnome who showed up.
Oh yeah. So apparently, in D&D canon, gnomes are a little bit bigger than halflings.
A little
Really?
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought halflings were like minimum 3 feet tall, and gnomes were 2 to 3.
Gnomes are 3 to 4, and halflings are 3.
Huh.
And I thought that gnomes would have been the smallest of all.
You would think.
Try this one more time.
Huh, 3
Aggressive
to 4
fucking
foot tall,
positivity.
Why
and
can't
they're
I hear
40
that?
Fuck yeah, that is my brand. Welcome to my brand.
The gods of the internet have decided that you can go fuck yourself, I guess.
Apparently, like I see that the audio mixer is picking it up for the stream, so hopefully people on stream can hear it, but I don't hear it in my ears at all. It's not set to not send to me. What the fuck?
And chat, that fun fact about gnomes and halflings was brought to you by Secrets.
Secrets.
What? Oh. Brought to you by okay. It's like,
Can't believe you
what?
played about your brand.
Did you
Yeah.
dip into the secrets channel for a sec and hear about the relative size differences of gnomes and halflings? The fuck are the dwarves doing in there?
Yeah, you heard that clip, Daniel. Okay, that's good. So you're hearing it on stream at least. I haven't been hearing it in my ears. And for some reason, it's set to be able to play for that, so, Why does it hate me?
Technology hates all of us, Flint.
I know.
So much. It's its only goal is to make us miserable and our lives harder.
Mm-hmm. Except for the correct output. It's not
We head up.
set.
Artanis, head down.
Oh, there they are. They're back.
Oh my!
What?
Artanis, go down. You're
Alright.
in secrets.
Wait, whoa! Don't
God,
we're telling him to go down.
Okay.
What? Go.
Cool.
Secrets is below our general chat, so he needed to go down.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Yeah.
Guess
That's
so.
just an interesting way to put that.
I have a
Yeah.
secret. You need to go down now. Like, what do you want me to... You guys are all disgusting.
I don't know, man. Maybe you won't tell the secret unless you get your dick sucked. Who knows?
Okay.
It's been a weird week. It's been that kind of week for somebody to say that to me.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Welcome.
What?
I'm eating Pringles. We are not sponsored by Pringles, but Pringles, if you want.
No,
to
we're
sponsor
sponsored by
us-
Secrets.
Oh, we're sponsored by Secrets.
Yeah, he gave us
it
some.
has
He
no-
gave us gnome and halfling facts earlier before he
Yes.
went down.
It
was
was
sponsored
some,
by Secret.
very helpful facts
Do it.
about relative sizes between gnomes and halflings.
Do it, you coward!
But on the real
David brought
Pringles,
this upon himself.
Pringles, if you want to sponsor us, I love Pringles and I will eat them all the time. So sponsor us. Yeah. Mhm.
You're
don't know.
you're giving them free. You can't
Yeah, you can't.
give it to them for free.
You gotta just hold up the can and go, this is sponsored by tennis ball chips, but it could be.
Could be
Ah.
sponsored. You hold up the can with like a shitty hand-drawn label over the Pringles logo.
Yeah, why do you think I keep all my beverages in a standard glass instead of drinking it out of the can? I'm not giving away free sponsorship.
Maybe if I just... Huh. What if I do this?
No wonder Bill wanted us to get started. He had so many secrets to
Yeah,
give us.
apparently, you could have just done that beforehand. God. Not like any of you are getting it. Sorry, chat.
I love this.
I'm gonna be salty. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time.
All the salt.
Please, play it in my ear. Play it in my ear.
Did you drop that croissant?
Aggressive fucking.
Yes!
positivity, yeah.
Now I hear it!
That is my brand. Welcome to my brand.
You hears it, guys?
Did you all hear it in chat?
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
I just had to turn it off to have OBS not play it for me. Or not. Okay! Okay, that's what I needed to do. Okay, fixed. Good.
Oh, that's lightning out there, bud.
Now I need
Is
to
it-
remember to do... Don't let me
Oh,
forget,
fuck,
Daniel.
hold
Don't let
on.
me forget to do that for,
Oops. No, it's raining tigers.
for my VR chat, overlay, too. I need to fix that. Because I missed that last night because of the same problem.
Is it goats? Like what is it? One of the your screaming notifications? That
No,
wasn't
like,
working?
all my, like, all my notifications weren't going into my ear.
Oh, okay.
They were going to stream, but not into my ear, so I didn't hear them and I couldn't react to them in the moment. Because it was set... I was having OBS take over the audio source, but apparently
Oh.
it doesn't like that. So as soon as I turned that off, I was hearing things again. Yeah, I have to undo control sound in OBS from the alert box.
That's why I'm like backlogged 5 aras.
You're not backlog. I've been doing them.
You sure?
Yeah, I've been doing them every fucking time. Just because I mute myself for
heard
you
one.
all, I'm not doing it during game.
I
You
know,
all
I
don't
know.
get to
I
hear
have
that
go
shit.
back and
It's where I
watch the footage
chat.
to make sure
I'm not gonna go in the middle of your like intense scene and just go like fucking
That would
ada
be
ada.
so fucking funny.
Oh, ara, ara.
You can't roll. Japanese
I
people
was
do not roll
saying.
their R's. This is not. This is not Spanglinis or something like that.
Ah, but you see, I am not Japanese.
Yeah, so don't be racist.
Hey, Flint.
Mhm.
I,
Oh, I
is
gotta.
it
Hi,
racist
Grind
to
USA.
roll
The
your
Hold on.
R's?
The
Dehydrate.
overlays. The
Oh,
the
okay.
overlays are not us.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I'll turn that off. It automatically turns on because we don't have one yet. And then hydrate. Got it.
Wait, what's dehydrate?
I take a drink of. God damn it. Fine. I should put this higher.
Oh, 100%. 100% you gotta put that higher.
Yeah, I only have so much of this left.
You're gonna hate yourself in the morning.
I only have so much of this left.
I have enough keys to destroy your liver at that rate.
So
Yeah,
do
please
I.
don't.
No, I'm not a monster. I need you to get up in the morning because you need to be here next week.
Appreciate that. Right, what was I doing? I was gonna do something. Shit. Oh, right. Turn off the overlay.
Hydrate.
I already got that. I need to turn off the extension. It automatically turns on every time I choose D&D again.
Oh, does anyone want to see my new clicky clacks that I made?
What's the clicky
Yes.
clacks?
All right, give me a minute.
Math rocks! Math rocks! There we go.
I'm drinking an amazing spiced apple cider tea right now. And it is-
Ooh.
Delectably delicious.
Thanks, David.
Drink your fucking water. Hydrate before you dihydrate.
Yes, this is
Mm.
my water.
The Wawa. I can kind of see it.
Kinda, maybe, sorta.
Ooh, I like the blue.
Ooh, they are very nice looking.
Are they just a commission, or are you gonna actually like use them? You are muted, sir.
I'm not muted. It's I need to press the button. I'm just thinking out loud. Those are actually technically fails. These fucking. I'm gonna take push to talk off for 1 second, even though I hate doing it.
So yeah, chat. This is the long secret
you.
meeting.
Yes. Tend to do that. Secrets.
These are rose quartz. Clicky clacks.
Ooh.
Very
Aha.
special. These are mine personally. And because Bill wanted dice inside dice, I got a tiny little dice mold to make
Ooh.
teeny dice.
Oh, yay.
Itty bitty living spaces.
Oh, very small.
Which,
They're so cute.
like, D6 against standard D6.
The comparison. Holy cow.
So those black ones are going to Bill to replace his famous black arrow.
Oh.
What happened, to Black Arrow?
He wanted a new black arrow.
Oh.
That was his first request. And then
Everybody,
Hi,
Hey.
back.
Hey,
Oh, hello
So-
there.
No more dice talk,
hello.
guys. Sorry.
no
Oh.
more dice talk.
Alas.
All right. And so Austell and Thorin come back from there, sort of staring off into the horizon, daydreaming.
Oh, we're going back to secrets for a second.
Nope, nope, we are not.
cool.
As Artanis wakes up from a meditation session with a bit of sweat on his brow. So we are at sea. Is there anything you guys would like to do or accomplish with one another while we are at sea? You have 13 days at sea.
I would think Austell and Thorn would definitely talk about that thing that we need to talk about.
Yes, is there anything you guys would like to, any of you would like to share with the class?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so just yet.
God damn.
But we definitely need to talk about it, Austell.
If the two of you want to go into secrets for a little bit by yourselves, you can.
That'll probably take the whole game, so probably not.
Yeah.
Like, we all know not to be meta, so I think we can have it.
Okay, if
Yeah.
I leave that up to you guys. I leave
Yeah.
that up to you guys. If you
I
feel
think it- I
comfortable
think it-
having the conversation and everyone else not being meta, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
So as we're kind of I'm just just paddling away, just like getting the ship where it needs to get. Oh, that's a lot of fucking news.
Yeah.
That took a wide turn real fast.
Yeah. That was a real smack to the face. Yeah. We're fucked, aren't we?
No, I don't think we're fucked. I mean, I think getting us out of the frigid north and being a culture hub would be very beneficial, but I don't.
But
I can't subject the Republic to what we would do.
yeah, but the thing about it is, we're not politicians.
You're not.
And you are?
Mom is. I am.
You're a raider. No offense, not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but none of us have ever been in politics.
I think that's up for debate.
Speak for yourselves.
Oh shit, we're saying this out loud. Fuck.
No, it's fine. We're quiet enough.
But
I
my fear is we're gonna get there. They're gonna talk us up. They're gonna whisper sweet nothings in our ears, and I'm gonna probably believe every word they say, maybe, even though I don't trust them. And they're gonna take our island, and they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want with it, regardless of what we tell them or what we ask them or what we say. It's not gonna be our island then. It's gonna be the Empire all over again. Like no, I don't want them. I don't want them making any decisions. They want to use it, they can use it, but that's it. It's not theirs.
no offense to you, there is no mountain that they can control here. It's all grasslands. A little bit of stone here and there, but not really. Not a mountain.
I don't want to lose what we just got. Like I've never had something this nice. And it's mine and yours. It's not mom and dad's. It's not the clans. It's not a Frostbeard or Brood Iron thing. It's ours. Like I mean, you know me. I've never liked this whole for the clan and we gotta preserve
Bullshit.
the numbers.
Fuck you. Bullshit. Brood iron. Bullshit.
I'm only doing that because I want Dad to say he's proud of me. All right, fucking said it, okay?
You're bringing home an island. It's gonna make him pretty proud.
Well, it better, because if it doesn't, I'm a fucking flip. Old bastard needs to fucking be proud of me for something. Like shit.
But like, if we do what we do, we can give like Feely and Keely and Vila like a little bit of a better life than being up there in the frigid north.
I'm all for that. I'm 100% for that.
All right.
I just don't need all the other. What's the gold one's name? Their last name? Goldfinger? It's not Goldfinger.
What?
What's the other family that's like money hungry? Like there's like gold in their name.
There's not one of the clans doesn't have gold in their name.
Oh, I thought there was. Oh, I just don't want any of the other families thinking that it's theirs, because it's not.
Well, as the
It's they're Battlehammer, Stoutale, Fireforge, Brood Iron, and Frostbeard.
Okay.
well, as the head of security, if we have a influx of clan compatriots, it'll be your job to maintain them, to not establish a foothold, to be taking our keep. And a failure to do that would be a failure on the Master of Security's part, which is you.
I thought we all were the Master of Security. I'm
Nope.
just I'm the
You-
Master Commander.
Yeah, that's what you picked.
I
You
thought
picked
that meant like battles, war, and armaments. That's security too.
Yeah, little squabbles, law, all that things. It's all your responsibilities. I mean, my plan is, and I say this out loud, so we make dueling a law, and the one that loses the duel just is subservient to the other one.
For how long?
Yeah, till you know.
That seems a little excessive. There.
I don't think so. I think
How about we set the term length? We give them a term length. If they did something egregious, they do it for a certain amount of years, and then if they do something light, they do it for a certain amount of months. You know, come on, we gotta be fair here.
I mean, I was saying if you just lose a duel, that's like you lose your honor, so that's usually pretty good.
Not everybody cares about their honor.
That's stupid.
You're telling me.
Hey, watch this. Artanis, dodge, and I swing the jib.
Make a dexterity save. What's your spell save?
Disengage!
What's
Amazing.
your spell save DC, also?
Oh, it's not that high. I think it's like a 14.
17.
Is it 14?
It's 15. 15.
15? You see it coming and are able to duck out of the way, Artanis.
Yay.
That's how you do it,
So proud of him.
He's learning. We're all proud of you.
Way to go, baby!
Fuck.
His training's paying off for once.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Dommel, good job. Keep doing our work with him.
We pan to Dommel sliding Ossel a gold piece for including this into his trading regiment. On the sly, as Donald gains 5 piety, or 1 piety, I mean.
Like, damn, that's a lot of fucking
Oh,
piety.
Sorry, 1
Damn.
piety, which I believe gets you to 5 piety.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm back to being fast as fuck.
Yes.
Yee.
Fast as fuck, boy. Also, but when do we pop the question to them, and I point to everybody else?
We'll have a discussion a week before we leave to go see Mom. And we'll talk about it.
Don't you think we should give them a more of a warning?
Yeah,
rather
we tell
than-
them Durin's Day, and then they'll have until the next Durin days to decide.
I don't know. I feel like transparency and communication is important now that we're rulers, and secrets are not going to help.
All right, well then you do what you want. And I kind of just pull his beaded necklace that he's given me, and I just drop it right back underneath my shirt.
Fucking hate you.
Do you want it back?
You know I can't ask for it back. That's against our fucking laws.
Shut up and eat your moose.
My fault. You can't have any of it. Mom made it for me.
Fair.
It's fucking mine.
For fish anyway.
So there are 6 helpings of it, Thorin. Okay. Each time you eat one, it's a D4 plus 5 temporary hit points until you take a short or long rest.
Okay.
And they can't stack the temporary hit points. But if you eat one, you get to roll a D4 plus 5, and you get that many temporary hit points until you take a short or long rest.
Now, what if I ate all 6 of them?
Then you
Don't
would get
stack.
1d4 plus 5 temporary hit points
And a bellyache.
and a bellyache until you
Never
take a
mind.
short or long rest. Is there any other conversations or things you guys would like to do, interact with one another whilst on this journey?
Yeah, a couple of things. One, I'll go up to Thorin. I'll say, Thorin, last time we headed to Ralos before getting the island set up, you had mentioned that there was something you wanted to teach me about dwarves.
Oh. Yeah. I did. John totally fucking forgot what that was.
Amazing.
Can't fucking remember.
Well,
That
shit.
tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, I will try to be more available to learn.
Yeah. Oh. I think I know what it is. Well, when it comes to dwarves, we are very resistant and hardy. So we can take a punch, if you know what I mean.
I've seen you do it many times.
I'm a special breed. But what I wanted to teach you is how to take a punch and try to help you become a little bit more hardy.
That would be great. I certainly don't seem to be able to take a punch very well, although I'm pretty good at avoiding them most of the time.
That I've noticed. Instead of me hitting you, another way to build up your hardiness and your tolerance, and I pull out some mead that we brought along, and I get a really big tankard, and I hand it to them. I hand it to Artanis to say, drinking competition.
Oh, for the love of God, let me be Legolas.
Wow.
First one to finish 3 tankards wins.
Constitution saving throws.
16.
16.
26.
26. All right, 1-0. 1-0. It's best 2 out of 3. So the first round goes to the dwarf. Constitution saves.
26.
26.
I rolled the exact same number.
What's your plus to con saves?
8.
Wow.
Okay, that is the third time it's jumped out. That is a 5.
A 5.
Welp.
So
After 3
Artanis
cock rolls.
is really leaning on the main mast right now. And do you go for the third round, Thorin? Like, you've already won.
Absolutely. No,
All right.
absolutely. We're dwarves. We go all the way.
Yep. All right. One more Constitution save to see if it's a clean sweep.
18.
17.
18, Thorin.
Yep.
Oh, so close.
So much like the scene from The Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers with Gimli and Legolas, except just reversed. As Artanis goes cross-eyed and kind of spins around as he falls onto the ground, and we start hearing the most adorable snoring sound you've ever heard in your life.
Aw.
I go over to him and poke him with the staff until he wakes up and say, Artanis, time for training.
Training?
With a grin on my face as I do it.
Oi, Assel, I got the elf drunk.
If he throws up on my ship, I spent 90 days on that maid. If he throws them on my ship, I'm throwing him overboard because that's alcohol abuse.
And that was actually really good mead too. So if he throws it up, yeah, I would back that.
Apparently, you'd better not throw up if you want to stay on the ship, Artanis. Best get to running.
No.
On that, we fast forward to like a day and a half later. Was there something else you wanted to do, Artanis?
Just before we get too close to and I'll say all this out loud to the group. Before we get too close to Ralos, we should probably discuss our plan before, so that they don't try to steamroll us in negotiations. And let's make sure they can't scry on us either. And then I'll put up the dome and the non-detection.
All right. I assume you do it right back by the wheel so that Ossel doesn't have to
Yeah.
put it on autopilot, which is basically cruise control.
Basically, just let go of the wheel.
It's basically, well, you do that thing where you put the rope on it so it doesn't. So you
Oh,
just
yeah,
keep
that's
going
right.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And take the wheel, baby. Yee!
Yee!
But anyway, go ahead and discuss as you see fit.
So as we all get into the dome, I'll say first before we discuss anything with Ralos, I should let you know that Celsus contacted me shortly before we left. So I think he intends to try to use, I don't think I know, he intends for me to try to convince you all to side with the Empire's choice.
So it might have actually worked.
So far, it seems so. Um,
What does
Good.
he? When does he want an answer?
he didn't say, but I wouldn't count on the timetable he said before changing. That being said, as long as he thinks he's got his claws in me, they may be willing to be more patient.
You really think you're going to be able to keep this up?
Maybe
Not
this is
forever.
maybe this is something that we bring up to the Republic's, transparency and conversation is important. As I look directly at Ossel.
I think that's not necessarily a bad idea, but it shouldn't be.
It would be something to bring up in a more private conversation than I imagine most of this meeting will be.
And we
Most of the
shouldn't
people
tell
already
them.
know.
I think we should certainly tell them about our group meeting with Kelsis, but maybe not about what I'm telling you right now. The more people that know, the less likely it is to stay secret.
Agreed.
But I am on board with the plan to try to ally with Ralos. I think it's good not just for our new land, but obviously I hope to make it an alliance eventually with our homeland as well. But I'll have to play the part. So be angry and dismissive as you normally would, or eventually maybe play along just a little bit, but just know what I'm doing in case they're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one good thing about joining the Republics is that technically I believe there's some kind of armistice between the Empire and the Republic, so technically them invading us would be an act of war.
Yep.
And considering the Empire's conquest, I think that would make them spread pretty thin and then have to come out and defend Calcaria for queen and country would be quite the dumb thing to do. So this
You never know.
kind of secures a lot of security for us.
If
Yeah,
it works.
Let's hope it works.
We just have to make sure that they all agree, that enough of them agree to let us in first.
Oh, we got one vote, right? Ralos, that's one.
We've almost certainly got Ralos. I think we have a good chance of getting Narafos as well.
I know we're not getting Meridia for sure.
Why would we not get Meridia?
We burnt the governor's. Wait, he was the governor,
They don't
right?
know.
Lord.
He was
Oh, we
a
hope
duke.
they don't
He
know.
wasn't the.
Okay, Duke. There was. I mean, the Duke's place was burnt down, and
but
Electos probably screwed us over and told them we did it.
Yes, but Leto.
Electos. One, Electos probably didn't tell anyone in power, or at least not the headmaster, that. Two, we also wiped out Electos not long after, and if you'll remember, provided a whole lot of information about other, a whole lot of information about the Vine's dealings in the city directly to their guard, to the Cloud.
I see all that, but
Third, the Duke was a traitor who was selling secrets to the Empire.
Yeah, if I recall what Electos told us, he and the headmaster weren't on good terms.
So if it comes out and Meridia's not happy with us, Meridia's not happy with us. But
I mean,
and that means we got three.
I mean, we also have. I also gave that information to Minister Leto, so she also could speak on our character.
Wait,
I mean, to Thorin's point, we shouldn't take anything for granted, but hopefully we've at least ingratiated ourselves with a few, whether it's directly or indirectly.
I think between the work we've done with Ralos in the past, the aid we've given the work we've done for Minister Leto, the aid we've given to their city directly, through the work we did with Egbert and I'm out of character blanking on her name, the gnome.
Engelbert, and you can look in your NPC lists.
Orla?
Orla?
Orla.
I miss
Um,
Engelbert.
No, I like Egbert better.
and the deal you've worked out with the Philosophers 3 and the Academy there regarding studying the Codex and information we found regarding that. I think we can. None of these people are surely going to back us, but Ralos is about as close to sure as I think we're going to get.
Agreed.
I'm not worried about Ralos unless one of us threatens to murder Ismay or something while we're there, or tries to kill Estrella or something stupid like that.
I mean, we could make that happen.
No, we don't want to make that happen.
No, I like Ismay. She's nice.
Yes. Ismay's nice,
She's
Estrella's...
a terrible taste in men, but like a very nice person.
Yes, we
Not
don't
wrong.
want to kill them. That's the point.
I'm just saying. I mean, we can make that happen.
No, we don't. No. No. We don't want to make that happen.
There are many things that we can make happen that we shouldn't make happen.
Yes, thank you. I think with with the books I've been keeping, we can demonstrate financial independence and basically our ability to remain solvent and financially stable for a good while yet, given the resources of the island and what we've been doing already, which should have Narafos on board. Not to mention, we can talk to her. Did you give Estrella the information about the assassination contract on the director of Narafos?
Me, in particular?
Yes.
No, I gave her the paperwork that we wrote specifically on what we found of the vine in Meridia.
Okay, then we'll maybe have to talk to her about that.
Wasn't that part of the paperwork?
No, it was something we specifically held back from that paperwork.
Oh.
We'll probably have to talk to her about that at some point during this meeting.
So my question is what's our goal?
Our goal is equal membership within the republics.
All right.
The codes for it are already set out. As far as I have in my notes, the bonds between the individual republic cities are pretty well set out already. Like, you have 3 separate obligations to each other, and that's basically it. Other than that, they operate independently. Is that accurate, Bill?
You're muted.
You're muted.
Sorry. That is correct, as long as you have the 3 obligations correct.
One of them is mutual defense. One of them is is basically if one of the other fucking cities is starving, we help them with that. And I'm scrolling back through my notes and trying to find the last one of the 3.
Open borders for your citizens.
Open borders, right. That's the last one. Yeah, so as long as we satisfy those, we're basically allowed to run Aspida as we see fit. Each city is not only allowed but encouraged to have its own laws.
With your studying, you would know though that if one of the cities got to a point where the other 3 were at such odds with how they were doing things, with a unanimous vote from the other members, one could be expelled from the alliance.
Yes.
Like if you're suddenly start becoming, if this suddenly becomes an evil campaign and you become tyrants, they can be like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Yes.
Well,
that's fair.
We will rule with an iron hug.
In your back as we hug.
The iron hug of Hestia. You will come to the hearth
whether you like it or not.
Wait, no, what was that? What was that hug? No, was it our hug? What did we just say earlier? It was like that's a weird euphemism for murder. What was that?
The clanky
Clanky,
the
uh,
dice.
the
dice.
clicky, yeah, the
The clicky
clicky,
clacks.
clicky clacks of.
Traumatic clicky clacks.
Yeah, clicky clacks. So that's an interesting thought. Now what if hypothetically speaking, of course, they were to come in and we make this deal and they were to, assume power over us. Is that something you guys would be okay with?
I mean, they can't. It would be
I'm-
completely.
Completely hypothetical, Damo. It's completely hypothetical. Let's greenhouse this.
No, but they can't. It would be against the whole ideas of the republics.
And that is why they would get expelled. So it's just say Sparta, whatever, tries to go on their own way and take us over.
Then the other republics would come to help us, and it would be for three and I don't know, what do we count as, a tenth, maybe, cities against one.
If you guys are
Part of the idea of the republics is that everybody within them recognizes that they're stronger together.
Yeah. But if you're looking at Thorin, you can see he's trying to say something without saying it, and he's getting really frustrated because he doesn't know how to say it without saying it.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. There is nothing on my mind. We're
Make an
good.
insight check, everybody,
Yeah.
except
I
for
don't-
Hostel.
I don't think I need to make an insight check to know that there's something
Well,
on his fucking.
There's nothing going on in between those
I'm trying to
answers.
see how
How much you know?
Yeah, like it's obvious there's something going on, but
It's a 15.
also you know exactly what's on Thorin's mind. So you
Yeah,
don't have to-
100%.
Yeah. Artanis with an 18, Dommel with
14.
a 15, 14. Thorin, tell them based on what they rolled, what you think they would be able to pick up. They rolled pretty well, so, and you're not a great liar.
No, I'm not. Wait, you want me to do it in character, or do you want me to do it like?
Out of character. Like, what are they?
Okay,
what
I
are they
got you, I got
picking
you.
up? What are they picking up from Thorin?
You sense he is talking about people coming in and having their way with the island is a point that he is trying to drive home. But Artanis, you would know that I don't think he's talking about the Republic or the Empire.
Thorin, you know that we have been acknowledged as the rulers of this island by a great many people. And they're not going to cross those lines idly. We will stand to defend what we have because we have a responsibility to these people. What are you particularly worried about?
I can't say.
The Dwarven clans want to make our island an outpost.
Oh, I feel so much better. Thank you.
And how do you two feel about that?
I don't like it.
I think
For-
it'd be beneficial.
For certain reasons, I don't like it, but I do think it'd be good.
So could we negotiate rather than a hostile takeover, a partnership of trade in some way?
I believe, but I'm standing next to Mr. Worst Case Scenario, who believes that the second we say, hey, look what we have, we're just going to have a bunch of Dwarven raiders run upon Star Shore and go, this is ours now.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you give your raid at the end of the year. It's all of ours now. the dwarven nations. It's no longer ours. You find a really good barrel of mead, you bring it home from a raid, then the whole entire clan takes it, and you don't get one drop of it.
Maybe you don't.
What?
Well, you're not taking the island back to your home. Are you? Wait, are you going back to your people
Yeah,
soon?
at the end of the year. Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's kind of our law.
I was planning on
Yeah,
discussing this over like drinks after we were indoctrinated into the republics, so we would have everyone would be on like a high before it brought us down pretty low. But we just decided to do it now. But basically, with the contribution of all of you, us, what this island also means to the dwarven families is a great jumping off point for us to get out of the frozen north.
Yeah, because let's be honest, as much as I love our home, I don't want to be there anymore.
Well, I imagine we could come to some sort of arrangement that doesn't involve abdicating our responsibilities to the people who helped build up the island so far.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we have Mr. Stoutale. He is a great miner. We need to cut like only alliances with the families only benefit us. That we're bringing in dwarven metals, currency. We become a trade hub. We really start establishing ourselves as a place of commerce. You get money flowing through the city, and which makes people stop, which makes people trade, which gets us allies, gets us powerful folks, and make powerful friends.
We're already positioned to become a trade hub with our position in the Sun Sea. How does adding dwarven goods to it? How long do dwarves even ship to the Sun Sea?
Do they?
You don't remember that I fought one in Meridia after like 2 seconds? You were very upset about it.
Oh yes, that's true. You did. Do you ship goods to the Sun Sea though?
No, we don't have
raid.
anything. We
raid.
We don't have food. We have shit though. If you need gems, you need diamonds, you need gold, whatever, we got it.
It's
Master
material.
craftsman, but just not. You don't have this, and I hold up like a piece of jerky. That's not yours.
Oh shit! You scared me. That shit's
Maybe
good.
we can work out some trade where your people can be supplied with some food by us and offer us something in return.
I mean,
If the dwarfs want to if Gimdoro wants to open up a trade relationship with us, then they can open up a trade relationship with us.
Gimdrul is that
the
mountain
Elven
one?
accent is pretty thick on there, but the dwarves, it's pronounced Gimdorul.
no, I know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's Dummel, and I'm giving him a pass.
Gimdurul. That is.
Gandurul.
Yeah. That's the mountain one, right? Not the one
Yes,
where we live.
that is the subterranean
Okay.
capital.
Oh wait, is that not the name of the whole country? I fucked up.
Nope.
No.
Ethmond is the name of the dwarven country.
Whoops. Sorry. If Ethmond wants to open up a trading relationship with us, then they can do that. If they want to send people down here and start moving people out, then by all means we can do that. But this is trade. We need something, and it will be trade.
Yeah.
I'm just scared that Gimdurul politics will find a way to hook their fangs into the island and find a bylaw, find a loophole that the island is theirs, and we lose it.
Well, good thing our loopholes will be ironclad because we have Dummel writing our laws, correct?
Yes, you do. First, you do
that's
have
not
me
what I
writing your
mean.
laws, and also Gimdurul law, frankly, doesn't apply here.
I mean that
The
I don't- I
laws,
don't-
the laws of Ethmond and the laws of Gimdarul don't apply here. There's nothing that loopholes in their laws can do to steal the island out from under us or anything like that.
So
We literally wrote the laws for the Artanis and I wrote the laws for this island. We know that there is no way that they can just steal it out from under us.
so out of character, what Thorn is trying to explain is, and tell me if I'm wrong if this is not how the raids work. Like it's socialism. Like what you bring to the raid, you bring
Sort
back.
of.
You bring it back,
y-
and it's
yeah.
the country's. It's no longer yours. If you find something, it's like, oh, I really like this. I want to keep this for myself. No, it's the
Nah,
country's.
I mean,
That's what the
in
raids are for.
practice, not yeah, but in practice, there's people always find stuff like people fill their pockets, with certain little trinkets that they want to keep and stuff, But the
That mainland
the
is not a
thing,
trinket.
yeah, but like the things that that Ethmond is interested in are things like food stuffs, like things to be able to feed the population. If you find things, like a chest full of gold, that can go toward feeding the population. If you find like a cool weapon that you like or something, they're more than happy to be like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. Keep that. But like if you find like a whole storehouse of grain or something, yeah, they're going to want that for feeding the populace. It depends on what the item is that you bring back. If it's something that can, because the whole thing with your people is that they have hefty in mineral wealth and timber, but the foodstuffs are not as readily available. So
So yeah, my issue is they're going to see this island as that's something I want, and they're going to say because of it was during a raid season and you procured it, it is now ours because you give it to the nation, and that is what I am nervous about. That they will find some type of loophole in our laws because we're still citizens of them, and we still have to follow their rules, right, Val? Because we're still citizens.
I'm not fucking clanless, are you?
I'm not fucking clanless, so I'd rather not be clanless. So I'm just afraid that those politicians and the rulers and the heads are gonna try and find a way to steal it out from under us, even though we wrote laws that keep it from getting stolen.
Well, typically in cases like that, we talk it out like civilized people and come to an agreement.
Have
At
you met
least,
dwarves?
well, yes. And then the last resort after that.
That, like,
Donald, take another piety.
And then if that fails, then frankly we go to war.
You know what that
You're muted, Artanis, by the way.
Oh, all the more reason to get this alliance with the Republic done. If the dwarves want to try to take this by force, then they would be inviting the wrath of the whole Republic, and maybe that inspires more caution and less hooliganism.
Yes. That's the idea.
Also, you know what that means if we do go to war with our own country, that we will become clanless, right?
I'm just like, I'm so over this fucking conversation. Like, I can't believe we brought this up. And I'm just so done with it. Like, we literally went like, hey, I want to make us a port city that's open to dwarves. And we're like, well, if we have to go to war with them, we'll smite all those 3-foot motherfuckers. Artanis like, I got fireballs ready, motherfucker. Let's go. I prepared it today.
When did I say that?
It's
context. I'm assuming this
God.
is just Alsol's mood and not what she's saying out loud.
Yeah, this
I
was
would
awesome.
hope. Oh my god.
Big mood.
Big mood.
Mood.
Girl.
I think, as I've all,
Ye old mood.
as I've always tried to say, I think we all do better if we can find a way to find common ground. Because
Like this island.
you exactly. Because you heard what Kelsis said. One way or another, it's the Empire's intention to rule us all eventually. So we stand together, and we have our best chance of preventing that.
I mean, also, just kind of a benefit. Dwarves are kind of really good fighters. We could maybe get a battalion to be stationed down here. Also, like, kind of interrupting some trade routes. You know, Dwarven Raiders doing Dwarven Raider things for the Empire. Not under our banner, but under their own.
Well, if they're sitting on our island, then it kind of becomes our problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, the thief that came to my port is the problem of me, not you guys. Sorry. Yeah, that's how that works.
Well, if we invite a battalion to stay there and then they go out raiding and using our island as a base.
Two separate things. There are two separate things. There was a comma there. I inferred a comma.
I inferred the comma. Semicolon even? Semicolon?
No, it was definitely
No,
a comma.
you don't infer. Okay.
But if I say, let's go eat, Mom, and then there's no comma there, do I mean I'm going to consume pieces of my parental unit?
Now we're
Yes!
arguing about grammar?
Yes! Grammatically
Wow.
speaking, that's exactly what you're saying you're going to do!
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry I brought this up. Fuck.
All right. So I'm supposed to be a double agent. You two are planning to leave for an indeterminate period of time. Dom's got his hands full with manning the books. Mel, are you planning to abandon us at some point?
There's not really anything I can do for our realm right now. And it seems like this is my best bet for helping it anyway. So unless I hear some very good news very soon, I'm here.
That's the spirit.
Wait, I don't wait. Also, just catches
Am I
up with the
going to need-
conversation.
am I going to need to teach you how to encourage people as well, Artanis?
I do like to learn, but I feel like my hands are full with lessons at the moment.
Well, if your hands are that full, then maybe we need to teach you how to run with your hands full too.
I can make that happen. Here's 2 sacks of sand.
Damn it.
All right,
mean,
so
no.
it seems like you guys have your plan for when you arrive in Ralos.
I guess.
I don't know. Is this conversation
Maybe.
done, or is there more to be had?
I think we have as much of a plan as we're going to make ultimately.
I think
Alright.
Ossel was going to say something, though.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm eating dinner, you dick. You interrupted me. I have hot wings. Putting me back in to fucking talk. Shut up. Leave me alone for 5 minutes. I love you, John.
All right. So,
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, we're not abandoning you. I mean,
well, I mean,
I
it's
plan on trying to bring you guys when that happens.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, I don't care if it's a good idea. You're part of the ruling class of the island, so you deserve a seat at the table when we negotiate.
That. I don't. No, that's not. No, that's not going to be it. I think if you mention me when you're negotiating, that might actively hurt you.
Dummel, I
So
don't
it's
plan on saying
probably-
your last name.
You still probably shouldn't.
I will just address you as what you are to the island. Damo, we need you.
As the person whose actual rating season it was, not yours,
It was my rating season.
I honestly vote that we don't bring Dommel. Like, out of, like, with all due respect, that can only hurt us.
It can only go extremely poorly if you try and bring. If I come into contact with a dwarven city, or if a dwarven city comes into contact with me, one way or another, it is going to end extremely poorly.
Do I get a vote?
Who the fuck's that?
Me.
No,
Yes,
but proceed
Bill, you always
anyway.
get a vote. You always get a vote, Bill.
Bill would like you to go because I think it'd be fun.
You want me to get murdered, I see.
So okay, so John retracts his statement.
So you
Damo,
come,
you're not going.
you come out feathered and tarred.
No, I probably don't come out at all. I probably get
Dennis.
murdered.
Artanis, you recall the location that the map talks about for the Codex Mortis.
We're all gonna have to go there at some point.
See, that's the
None-
spirit.
Right, but maybe not now. When
Well-
our when our responsibility is very much young and still in the process of beginning to flourish. When we're still not confident if we can repel the Empire.
Agreed that it's not ideal right now, but we also know that there's somebody out there, likely from the Empire, trying to get there and beat us to it. So, don't
And
forget
to
the
be
map.
fair, just in the back of your minds, the dwarves said it's the end of the year that they're expected to be there, which is a little more than 3 months away.
What? No, it's a month and a half away.
You're in October right now.
Yeah. Oh, math's hard.
November, December, January.
2.5 months. Yeah.
Yeah. First week of January is when they're expected.
Also,
We don't have.
it's in the halls. She's not gonna be able. No one's gonna be able to get it. Trust me. I've been down there. You don't want to go down there. It's not fun.
No, you don't want to go down there.
Now I'm fascinated. Why don't I want to go down there?
All right. Quick pitch. Do you like the sun?
Yes.
I do.
All right, cool. Imagine it you without the sun for a year.
Not fun.
That's just the start.
Yes. Would you
Not
like to
ideal.
know? Would you like to know more? Because we can give you some of our nightmares.
Yeah.
Think of the worst thing. Think of the worst thing, and then give it tentacles, and then every day for a year.
So
With no sun.
people survive down there with these things?
I want to know what his
No.
worst thing is with tentacles. I really want to
No,
know.
they don't. They don't always. They sometimes die.
Well, people sometimes
of the
die
time.
up here too.
But that is our life for a year. It's constant battle. There's no time to rest.
Not your life. Thorns never
Is it-
served in the halls, right, Bill?
You haven't. So that's your last year of your cycle, Thorin. So you haven't gotten it yet. You've only heard Ossel talk about it.
Yeah, and I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
solidifying that. And I've heard even more horror stories
Yeah.
from Dad.
From your father. Yeah.
Thorn's just being the hype guy to this.
Yeah, I'm literally being hyped.
D-hype. Literal, like,
And-
opposite
and
of hype.
all of the nightmares are from Dad telling stories of his glory days, quote unquote.
So,
Literal
but is it-
literal nightmares.
Like, how far down is it? Is it literally like a half a year's journey there and a half a year journey
No,
back?
no. It's deep, but not unfathomably deep.
So then we don't have to be there for a year if we go.
It feels like a year from what people tell me.
Just PTSD on Ossel's face real quick. And she goes, I very much prefer not to go back.
I understand.
As someone who runs headlong to battle, burning buildings, anything that needs killing or whatever, I'm totally down. I'm really not looking forward to retrieving your book.
Yeah, and from the stories that I've heard, I don't really want to go either.
I understand, and I'm not saying we should rush into it. Certainly not anytime soon, but I think we should also probably accept that at some point we may have to do it, and just be aware of that.
Or we could just let the monsters kill the people that are trying to get the book.
Yeah, that's my plan. Like, it's not doing anything now. Tentacle monsters are taking care of it. They're guarding it. They're the best guards. I've seen them do it. They guard stuff with their lives, and we don't go there.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. That spell that Porcia cast that knocked me out right off the bat was a pretty powerful spell. And she threw that around like it was candy. I think she's got enough power at her fingertips that she has a chance of succeeding if she really wanted to make the push.
Damn it, Artanis, why do you gotta be fucking right?
He's not right. There's dwarves down there. There's the terrible things down there, and then there's her and that one guy that we saw. And maybe like a few shadows.
And maybe other resources from the Empire.
Yeah, it is the Empire we're talking about here, Assel.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that one spell that she threw around casually is far more powerful than anything that I can cast. Which means that spell that she cast that she made seem simple is far from the extent of her abilities. So yes, I respect that there are many brave and courageous and capable dwarves down there. I'm just saying do not underestimate the magic that is likely at this woman's fingertips.
Well, I don't know a lot of magic. I know what you've done and what I can do and what Donald can do and what Mom can do. So, I'll believe you, but if she can only teleport like her and that one dude around, that's cool. But that's.
I think she could bring more if she really wanted to. At least she has the power to do such things. How many more? I can't say, but there are spells that allow for teleporting larger groups of people, more than what she used at when we saw her.
Well, that sounds like a problem for future us.
Yeah, I was gonna
Agreed.
say, why are we focusing on this?
Agreed. No. Great job switching the topic.
If you're on a road, Dommel, which that dotted line is, it's 1 day per hex.
Oh, dope. Okay. So 29 days.
A month.
Yep.
Partly at sea, partly on land. Actually, that's all plains on that road. So with your ranger and her new favored terrain, hills and plains, each one of those hexes would be half a day for you guys.
There's not really any roads to Gim Darul.
I mean, that gets you to Herndim Tower, which is dwarven territory. It doesn't get you to Nantorum, which is where you would be expected. You'd have to hop another ship from Herndim over to Nantorum, but that's a quick little jaunt.
Skip in a jaunt.
Or maybe we could drop off Dommel to speak with his mushroom people in the new wood.
That is on the way.
It is. I don't think he's mentioned that to anybody though.
I don't believe he has. But I believe we're speaking in
Out of
meta
character. Yeah, out of
at the
character.
moment.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
is there anything else you guys need to discuss in the scry protected dome?
I'd like to talk about the photosynthesis of the mushroom people. No, I'm kidding.
No.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish on your 2-week journey?
Continue
would-
to train Artanis.
I would like to sit down and play dragon chess with Dommel.
Okay. Thomal, are you proficient with dragon chess?
I am not.
All right. So you're not like proficient, but you know how to play. Let's do so it'll be intelligence checks. Thorin, you get to add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with dragon chess.
Oh boy, a whole 2.
Go ahead.
Smoke.
And make-
I can only assume that whether I want to or not, Naru and Colin are going to be whispering tips in my ear.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to use guidance for this.
For
They may
sure.
or may not be helpful.
Ah! Oh shit!
What'd you get?
A
Thorin?
natural one.
What'd you get, Thorin?
I got a 21. I rolled
Oh,
a
That's
good.
shit!
21. Nice.
Oh.
Donald, in like 6 moves, you get beat in dragon chess by Thorin.
Colin's too busy shouting in Sylvan over his shoulder and like swatting at invisible things over his ear to pay attention.
Yeah.
Thorin
You're
just thinks you're
legit-
swearing.
You're legit.
He
a little-
probably is swearing.
You're legit a little embarrassed.
All right, let's go again.
Thorin is super excited. He's like, "Holy shit! I fucking won! Holy shit! Oh yeah,
And
yeah. Let's do it
Thorin,
again."
you're like you win and are like, holy shit! I actually.
Mel thinks someone just was about to die on the other side of the ship for a second. Like, what?
Hey, good job.
Somebody is about to die. If you count Fae as people.
Oh, that's racist.
Specious, right?
All right. If there's nothing else you guys want to accomplish during the trip, I need everyone to make perception
Oh, hey, Dark Lord.
checks for
Sorry
me.
about that. 1.
Dang, I got the high hand tonight. It's probably gonna end when I go into battle.
Blast them into chat for me if you.
And
would be so
I
kind.
super do not.
Also. All right. Also the last one. All right. So, as you guys are anchored one evening, also you.
No, someone does not have an intelligence of 3. Just rolled a
Wake
natural
up.
1 on an intelligence check to play dragon chess.
You have. There's just like a feeling you're having as you kind of look up and look over the deck of the ship. And you watch as a spectral face emerges from the mast. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
When was the last time we had a fight? It's been a minute.
I think the last time was against Todd.
Also 24.
Ooh, guys.
Nice.
I do not have advantage on initiative. Do not have advantage on initiative. So that is that one.
2 24s. Look at you guys. Who has the higher dex? Donald?
I think it's a tie. Or what do you have?
+4,
Wait,
Same.
no, your score.
18.
18.
All right, so you go at the same time.
Alrighty, you want to go first?
Hold on. Uh, and all right, I would like you guys to place place your tokens where you would be sleeping on the ship, because there's no below deck on this ship.
Okay. Towards front, actually.
I kind of think I'm good where I'm at, but I'll
Probably. That's, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Well, you found it in the masts, so
yeah. I was observing it in the mast, so yeah, I'll.
Saw it
move up a little bit
emerge
closer.
from the mast. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move up a little bit closer.
We'll say you woke up and kind of moved a little bit closer, and yeah. But also, you're the only one that avoids the surprise round,
All right.
as no one else rolled high enough on their perception checks.
Alas.
You watch as emerging from the mast, this thing slides. It looks at you. It makes eye contact with you, also. And
Yep.
it slides around over to here next to your brother. And while making eye contact with you, it lunges its hand down into Thorin's chest. Good thing he
Is
has
this that?
advantage.
Is this that thing where we were sleeping, so we weren't armored, so we have a lower AC currently, or no?
I don't know about y'all, but I always have my same AC.
Well, those of you that wear armor would not be wearing it at the moment, no.
Cool.
Woot.
That is a 21 to hit you, Thorin, as you're asleep. Thorin, I'm assuming that hits you?
What was it again?
21?
Yeah.
You suffer 27 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
$22.
22? All right. You succeed. And are shocked awake as you watch as this black shadow wraith-like creature pulls its forearm and claw-like hand out of your chest, as it feels like it grabbed your heart and stopped it from beating for a second.
What the fuck?
At this point, emerging up from the plank of the deck another spectral figure with flashing, sickly, arcane green eyes, much like the black spectral figure, emerges from below the deck. As you're all kind of having just stirred to consciousness, but still in the surprise round, I need everybody except Dommel to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect.
18.
18 is a success. Mel?
15.
15 is a success. Thorin?
7.
7 is not a success. Ossel?
16.
16 is a success. You look up and see this other spectral figure emerge from the deck of the ship, Thorin, and it looks at you, and it's the sickly green arcane glow that you are so familiar with now flares in its eyes, and this shocking face comes over its face, and you are considered frightened for the moment of it. It then lets out a mournful shriek. And I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Ooh.
Natural 20. Man, I'm finally rolling some of these.
All right. All of you suffer 8 points of psychic damage. Except for you, Melano. You grab your ears as this shriek hits you in a place in your soul and rends you apart from an internal spiritual place, and you fall to 0 hit points and unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Shit.
Next, what happens is
Take it back, Bill. We don't need to hurry into another combat.
These.
emerging from the other side of the mast, over the top of you, Thorin, another figure appears. I need everyone except Mel to make wisdom saving throws as this spectral visage appears. Thorin, nat 1.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Why don't we use all those hot dice for a drinking contest?
So everybody but Thorin fails. So Thorin, you are also frightened of this creature. In addition, I need you to roll a d4.
But everybody with Thorn succeeds or fails?
Everybody but Thorin succeeds.
Okay.
3.
A 3. Not only are you frightened, but the ghostly terror that is put into you, you age 30 years.
Oh, fuck.
As its eyes flash with that sickly green arcane glow. And it is going to dive into your chest, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Thorin.
$19.
19. As you do, you steel yourself and through force of will repel the ghost from entering your form and prevent yourself from becoming possessed. Awesome. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. It's my turn. Cool.
You watched all of this happen as your compatriots are just coming to consciousness.
Did I hear Mel be like, "Oh no," and then just drop to the ground?
You're aware of what's happened to Mel, yes.
All right, cool. No fucking stowaways! Ravina goes flying at the nearest one, which is this one. She's gonna attack that.
You. Ravina's the one with the wing on her.
Oh, my bad. And I'm gonna send. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm better cover going that way. I'll just make this attack, and then I'm heading up towards.
Make your attack.
Yeah. 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Ooh, all right. Ravina die, not a big die. Sorry, buddy.
Ravina's in hawk form.
Yes.
Falcon form.
Falcon form. 9 points of slashing damage.
It does not do as much damage as you were expecting. It does hurt it, but not as much as you would have liked.
But she is the bestest burb. I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll dash as my action, and I'll get here. And I'll end my turn. There's, waking everybody, screaming, "We got company!" That good shit.
All right, so that ends the surprise round, bringing us to the top of the order, Donald and Artanis.
I'm just doing defensive stuff, so I'll stand, first of all. I'll cast False Life on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
Nice. So it's 8 plus 13 extra hit points.
All right, 13 temporary hit points.
And then bonus action, Blade Song.
Blade Song, you got it. You gonna move even a little bit, or you staying right where you're at?
I'll stay where I'm at for now.
All right. Artanis.
Survey the situation.
You mean
Donald?
Donald?
Oh, sorry, Donald. Sorry.
Alrighty. I will get up, move forward a little bit, so that I am just within range, and give Mel some healing with my bonus action.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Well, I actually rolled decently on the dice for that.
Yeah.
So 11 points of healing and 3 temporary hit points. And then we're going to light up some of these motherfuckers with some fairy fire. So I think I can get this one and this guy.
Oh, for sure.
The Banshee and I think that's a ghost.
Meta, yes.
Yeah. Well, I need something to refer to them as besides the white one and the blue one.
For sure.
So
Hey,
fairy fire
white
for
one
them.
and blue one works.
Fairy fire for them.
Dex saves, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
The Banshee rolls a 16.
that meets the save.
The ghost rolls same thing, 16.
God damn it. Okay.
15
Well,
plus 1.
I'm just gonna move to here
All right.
and shout at Thorn. Thorn, clear the way.
All right. That brings us to the Wraith that is over top of you, Thorin. As it looks down at you, as you are frightened, it has advantage on its attack. It is going to attempt to stuff its spectral hand inside your chest again. That is a dirty 20.
Stop fisting our dwarf.
That hits?
Yes.
All right, you suffer. Oh boy. "26 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw."
You said 26?
Yeah.
$15.
15. You succeed. Your maximum hit points are not reduced by that number. Its green eyes flare as it is going to disappear into the beneath the hull. You can make an attack of opportunity against it if you wish.
No, you know, I kind of want to make it friends and don't want to hurt it. Yes, I want to fucking hit it.
With
Okay.
disadvantage as you are frightened.
I can't rage.
Not yet. On your turn, you can.
$11.
11.
Yes.
11 misses. As it is gonna go right over here. And it comes up out of the floor behind you, Donald. Mel, your turn.
First things first, some expletives and infernal. Fuck. I'm gonna push yourself to stand. And half my movement. I'm gonna use the other. Just gonna nod to also for a second. 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go up here. Let me see my distance here. That is.
Yes, also, I'll allow it.
Well,
because it's awesome.
2060. So.
What are you talking about?
Well, I saw what you were measuring out.
I clicked hide from others. What the fuck?
The DM can still see it.
DM can still see it.
Oh, that's news for me.
I can't really
I
get
see everything.
close enough right now. So, she's just going to, like, glare daggers at that fucking banshee and pull out the, magic dagger that she got, the +1, and cast a branding smite on it.
All right.
Or, is it Searing Smite or branding? Which one is,
What's that?
Yeah, branding smite. Yep.
All right. That ends your turn?
I will otherwise use my action to get close enough, so...
Are you going to dash with your action?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna get over here to have a better vantage point.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. The Banshee is going to disappear into the hole and come out behind you over here, Mel.
Mhm.
As it comes out floating, hovering over the water behind you, it's going to reach out towards you with its spectral hand. Did you fail your frightened save, or did you succeed? I can't remember.
I succeeded on that one.
All right, so it does not have advantage.
Otherwise, I
But
wouldn't be
it
able to get
does
closer to it.
roll. But it does roll a natural 18, so that's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Sweet. Look at me, guys, rolling well. You suffer. Oh, what a shit damage roll. It's because I was talking shit. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I still gotta make a.
As its cold spectral hand reaches inside your chest and steals some of the breath directly from your lungs.
Oh, fuck you.
Brings us to this ghost here. Let's roll my maiden's die to see if it gets its possession back. Oh, you fail me, maiden's die.
You don't know I cursed it.
It is going to reach down and attack you with its withering touch, Thorin. And as you are still prone and frightened, it has advantage. That's pretty good. That is a 22 to hit, which I know hits. You suffer. Ooh, much better, Maiden's die. You take 23 points of necrotic damage as it too reaches inside your neck, and you feel like it grab your brainstem for a moment before retracting it. It too is going to disappear into the hull of the ship. And reappear. You can get an attack of opportunity, Thorin, if you'd like. Or no, you already used it. You already used your attack of opportunity this round. It's going to reappear behind you, Artanis.
Super.
Thorin, then Ossel.
Yay, I can finally do something. I would like to rage.
All right, so your fear is temporarily as you rage because you now have at 6th level your mindless rage. So as Thorin lets out a roar that sounds less like a Thorin roar and almost like there's an echo of a lion's roar in the background. As he hops to his feet, you are no longer frightened as long as you are raging, Thorin.
I will move to that fucker.
Do you have the movement for that? Because you had to
Yeah.
use half your movement to stand.
Guess not.
Because you have normally 35 feet of movement, right?
Yeah, I can't be prone though.
So you would have 20 feet of movement.
I can't be prone?
You were
Yeah.
you were sleeping,
Oh, yeah.
so you were not conscious technically.
Well, then I wouldn't have been able to get the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can still attack. You can still make an attack of opportunity while you're prone.
Just a disadvantage.
Because I don't even think it's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was at disadvantage because of the fear.
Oh.
You have 20 feet of movement left.
Then
I'll
I
be
guess I'll
fine.
just
Go for the Banshee.
then I'll move there because that's 20.
If he's scared, can he
Alright.
get closer?
Well, he's raging now, so
Oh, he's
his
raging, so
fear
it
is
doesn't worry.
suppressed.
Hey.
And I'm scared
Mindless
of
rage.
and I'm scared of that thing and that.
But it doesn't
thing.
matter anyway.
Mm. Yeah, but that would still be getting closer to it.
Yeah. You gonna make your attacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna do reckless and
Right.
take the point of exhaustion to get an extra attack.
Well, if you want to wait till your next turn, you can, because you already used your bonus action to rage, so you wouldn't be able to get the extra attack anyway.
All right, I'll wait then. All right, so 1, and it's reckless, so it's advantage.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
That hits. Second attack.
$17. No, 16.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll damage for the first one. What weapon are you using?
The greatsword.
All right. And that
I
was
almost
not
rolled the wrong
enchanted,
dice.
correct?
It's adamantium.
It is, but it's not magical, correct?
I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think you told me it was.
All right. So, Artanis, you did not enchant that, if I'm remembering correctly, right?
That's correct.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 10 and 12.
It does not take quite that much damage. It appears to be resistant to non-magical weapons. But it still takes some damage. Awesul.
All right, things slightly changed, but I pull both the Talon and the hand axe that Artanis enchanted, the Obsidian or Onyx one, and I just flip them both in the air as I grab them mid-air and dive overboard, using Boots of the Shark to gain a 60 speed of movement while swimming.
But swim speed, yeah.
Yeah. And I will dive 5 feet and then eject myself 5 feet like a orca, and just go. Let's roll hot. Come on. Not as terrible as I thought. 19 and 16.
Both hit.
$21 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, that's from both of them?
Yeah, and then Ravina's coming in.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
Yeah, that's a natural 17.
That'll hit.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of scratchy damage.
All right. Also, Ravina's attacks are not magical, so.
Yes.
The Banshee is looking like it's having a hard time holding its corporeal form. The sickly green arcane light in its eyes begins to flicker. Top of the order, Donald and Artanis.
I will cast Mirror Image, and I'll call out, looks like use magic and magical weapons if you can. And that is all I can do.
All right. Donald.
Alrighty. I am going to move over to here and cast Thunder Wave to try and push this bitch out of my fucking face. So I need him to make a con save, and I'm gonna upcast it to level 2.
Constitution save. That's an 11.
That is a fail. He takes 21. Ooh, that is some good ass
Ooh, that is a
upcasting.
good damage roll.
Yeah,
Damn.
21 points of damage for him, and he
What
has
kind of
pushed
damage is that?
thunder damage.
It appears to be resistant to it.
God damn it! Fuck!
So how much was it?
21, so 10 points of damage total. And he is pushed
Okay.
10 feet away from me.
It hovers above the ocean.
I look vaguely Donald looks vaguely frustrated at it, and then sighs and heads off to join up with everybody else. And then bonus action, Thorin. You get 9 healing and 2 temp HP.
There you go, Thorin.
Thank you.
That brings us to the Wraith. It is going to give chase as it comes swooping up behind you, Donald. It is going to reach out towards you with its life drain ability.
Fast motherfucker, isn't he?
Yeah. Ooh, that is a good roll. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
You take 25 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
There we go.
You succeed. Your maximum HP is not reduced by the same number. Mel.
Okay. Well, seeing the group surrounding this thing and how rough it's looking, Mel just kind of glares daggers at it for a second, then just kind of shifts her attention and flings the dagger back towards this one with Donald. Uh 21.
That hits.
Takes. You're all gloating about my maiden's die. I'm a rogue with maiden's die. Ooh! That's 22 points of damage total, and about 12 of that is radiant.
12 is radiant.
Yep.
Is any of it so is it slashing and radiant?
It's piercing and radiant. It's a dagger.
Or, sorry, piercing and radiant?
Yep, and let's see, Branding Smite.
I was gonna say, is branding smite like fire or something?
It's radiant, and it sheds a dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
Okay. So how much was the damage total? Sorry.
So 12 radiant damage plus oh right, I need to add a plus 9 plus 13 piercing. Magical piercing.
So 13 and what was the radiant? Because that was a long time ago.
12.
12, so 25.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's your action. Anything else?
I'm not sure if it'll work at all, but I would like to spend a key point and flurry of blows the bitch in front of me.
All right, make your attacks.
Raid. Kimmy, thank
punch
you
a
so much for the
ghost?
raid. Well, I'm punching a ghost twice. Punching a fucking banshee. That's really on par for me, right? So the first one is, let's see, 12 plus
Flint, stop hitting.
18. Yeah,
18 hits.
18 to hit. And the second one will also be like more than that to hit.
That hits.
So, okay, 4 plus 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 bludgeoning damage on the first one, and 7 bludgeoning damage on the second one. But I am not magical hands, because...
Yeah, it does take some damage. Not as much as you would like, though.
Yep. And then, since I did that, I'm going to use my movement to...
Run away!
Well, first things first, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40... I'm gonna get over here and just prepare to go pick up my dagger. Because I threw it at that guy.
Alright.
How's your stream, Kimmy?
To you,
Dreamtree good? You're at Dreamtree, right?
who is going to...
Hi, Raiders. Welcome. Yeah, go vibe. Good to see you. Yay, I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, hi, Raiders. You don't know me. Hi, I'm Flint.
It's gonna lash
I'm a Banshee
out
VTuber,
at,
but I'm
you
not
again,
VTubing right
Thorn.
now because these people know my face. So I'm fighting a Banshee, which is
Ooh,
weird.
that's a natural 19.
I'm a
so
musician.
that's a
I stream
23.
D&D. I stream VR chat roleplay, like with Kimmy.
From the Banshee. You take...
Have a good night. Right now I am playing a tiefling rogue slash monk.
15 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And it is going to attempt to move here. Also, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Hells yes. I rolled a 2, so probably not.
That misses.
Man,
All right.
monsters just really want me, don't they?
This ghost here, I'm going to roll to see if it gets its possession back. It does not. So, Artanis, you watch as its sickly green eyes flare with arcane light as it kind of looks you up and down, almost examining you. And it
watches as I look it up and down, examining it.
and it moves away and moves over to Ossel and attacks her instead.
Huh.
It likes you.
Bring it, bitch. My AC is 12.
That's another natural 19, so
Yeah,
I'm
it
pretty sure that hits.
Yeah.
You take 16 points of necrotic damage. Thorin.
Okay.
Would you like to go into a frenzied rage?
Why not? And reckless.
As you come running up to the Banshee.
Yup. Wow, I rolled exactly the same on both die.
What was it?
It hits. It's a 15 plus 7.
Alright, that hits. Go ahead and roll
It's just-
damage.
That's just the first one, so.
Yeah.
Boo. That's 15. Fuck, I forgot to add the rage last round.
Oh well. Alright, still up. Second attack?
One's a 2 and one's an 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
Ooh, that's good. That is 17.
17, so 8 points of damage. As the second strike passes through the spectral visage, the green arcane eyes flare as it lets out another as it is dissipated into nothingness.
And
Look at another attack.
yeah, I know. Higher or lower? Just say higher or lower.
Higher.
Higher.
Okay. Dommel is gonna go over, or not Dommel. Thorn is gonna go over to Dommel.
All right.
If you guys had said lower, he would have gone somewhere else. And he's gonna spend his last attack on that black thing.
The Wraith.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hey, get
Finally.
fucked.
Nice. So that's max damage plus the dice. So it's
Okay.
what's your damage modifier? Should be your strength modifier and your rage modifier.
Rage is still +2.
And strength is plus 4.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 12 is 18 plus roll 2d6.
6 and 5, 11.
So 18 plus 11 is 29 points of damage. Oof.
Finally.
As one more big slash with your new greatsword through the Wraith. It doesn't appear to do as much damage as you would like to think it should do, even with the crit. But this one's starting to, the arcane green light in its eyes is beginning to flicker. Ossel, you're up.
All right. As I'm like in the water, I just go, fuck, not cool. Down. Rocket back up. Ah! Natural 19 and 14.
Both hit, and I'm pretty sure that's a crit for you. Natural
Yeah,
19.
but fucking, you don't have blood, so it doesn't.
No, but it still does crit damage.
Oh yeah, that's good news. Do the crit first. 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of slashing damage, and then the
It?
yeah, that's it.
So it's max damage plus the dice.
Yeah,
Plus
I
its
know.
modifier.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
Okay.
roll great.
Okay, sorry. 13?
Yeah,
You
and
said?
the next, yeah, and the next one is 7, 8, 9, 10 points of slashing damage.
All right. As you, with your magical axes, as you cut in to the ghost, it begins to the green light in its eyes starts to flicker.
Ravina, finish it. Nope.
Or don't.
Fly by.
In the truest sense of the word. Top of the order, Donald and Artan. Oh, sorry, is that all? Ossel?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Donald and Artanis. You're muted, Artanis.
Sorry. We are in dim light or darkness, correct?
You are in, yes, darkness. It is nighttime.
So bonus action, I would like to cast my Shadow Blade
Okay.
at level 3.
Okay.
And then I am going to take a swing at the ghost using and adding my arcane empowered strike at level 2.
You're using your arcane blade?
Does it have to be through my arcane blade?
Yes.
Okay, then no, I'm gonna just use my shadow blade for this. Natural 20.
Ooh, what
Eee.
kind of damage is it?
That is 3d8 of psychic damage. So 24 plus. Ooh, that's good. 18. 46 total.
46 points of damage?
Yeah.
Jeez. As you come down with the strike of the shadow blade, the ghost shrieks and dissipates on the sea air.
Sweet. Then I will move over here and use my extra attack and my bonus action offhand attack if need be to attack the Wraith.
Wait.
No, not my bonus action. I used that already. Uh, 19, 23
That hits.
for not quite as good. 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
No, sorry, not 12. 16.
So, alright. It is looking super rough, but it is still there.
Damn it! I should have remembered that I could have used a cantrip for that. Oh well.
Alright. That ends your turn, Donald.
Just die already, you piece of shit.
So done.
Makes it difficult terrain.
It turns and looks at you, Donald, and a shrieking visage comes across its face. You don't even have to make a perception check. It is a familiar feminine form to the face.
Portia?
Yeah.
You should have had the decency to stay away from us, eh? And I am going to cast. Fuck it. We'll hit it with a moonbeam at level 3.
What kind of save is that?
Con.
Ooh. Geez, I'm on fire tonight. That is a dirty 20.
Damn. Well, it takes only 13 points of damage then instead of 27.
How do you want to do this?
The visage of Portia as it extends from the Wraith and screams at Donald and tries to presumably, I don't know, fucking eat his face or something. Just gets hit in the face with the moonbeam as it extends from above, and just kind of disintegrates away along with the rest of the Wraith.
Nice. As that happens, you are all out of initiative.
Does Donald tell us about that visage?
I don't know. We just exited initiative, so we will see.
Give me a second. Well, it looks like Portia sends her regards, I suppose.
That bitch. I'm gonna walk up and pick up my
Well, how do
dagger.
you know?
You could see her face in the Wraith.
So that doesn't mean that it's like her undead spirit, right, Bill? Like the implication is that it's under her control.
That is up to your
Can I
your
make an Arcana
interpretation.
check?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, would I know about any of this with like ghosts and shit?
23.
Would I know any about this
23?
like ghost and shit?
Make an Arcana check. or
15.
religion, if you prefer.
Same
If
old.
it's any better. So
Nope.
what was that? 15.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure, Mel. Artanis, you don't get the sense that that was her spirit coming after you. You get the sense that it was they were under her control. At least that one.
Interesting. The ghost seemed to decide not to attack me. I don't know why Portia would command it to do such a thing.
Maybe Portia is under orders from somebody else.
Perhaps.
Something I've been kicking around. We've been running into too many Imperial mages who seem to hate us for them not to be connected in some way.
Yeah. Is there any residue of any of these wraiths or ghosts or banshees that I might be able to collect?
Some ectoplasm.
Some ectoplasm. They do not appear to leave any. These are the kind of enemies that don't leave evidence behind.
Damn. I could use some
Gotcha.
ecto cooler right now. Whew.
Couldn't we all?
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Yeah.
Make some.
Yeah. Just tell that bitch we're gonna kill her, and then Thorn completely collapses and like falls asleep.
Is he older?
It looks like there was a couple grays in his around the temples. One or
Oh.
two.
One of those.
Definitely looks. He went from looking like he was in his, in human equivalent years, like mid-20s to early 30s.
Oh, so what I look like right now?
Yeah, like life is beating you down. Really, in this
Oh.
mission?
Yeah. Like just a general, a malaise of life sucks and is shit, and I'm kind of jaded now, and
Yeah, that's
I didn't
definitely
ask to
me.
be born. I didn't ask to pay taxes. Thanks, Mom.
Went from Zennial to Millennial.
yeah. But no, yeah. He looks a little. Like he went through it this fight.
I'm just gonna start walking back. Oh, that was some bullshit. She's also looking pretty rough.
Yeah, Mel's looking pretty rough too.
Also, is like after spending a good minute in the water, good job. I did a good job. I'll use the boots to propel me out of the water onto one of the ropes that we have hanging over the side, and kind of one-handedly just swing myself onto board. All right. Cool. Artanis, good job not blowing up the boat. Appreciate it. Dommel, great job keeping everybody alive. I guess we need to establish watch on the boat as well now. That's going to be fun. I kind of see Mel limping a little bit, even though Thorin's passed the fuck out. It's fine for him. He's just getting beat up. Mel, do you need a hand?
And thinks about it for a moment, thinks we're taking watches. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know what the fuck that thing did. Like, she doesn't have any scratches or anything like that. She just seems really, really tired.
Yeah, you look exhausted. Here.
Bleeding from the ears a bit.
Yeah, mostly that.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Here, take a second level cure wounds.
Yeah, you can have my first one as well, or the second one I labeled as Mel.
So Thorin, you got 13 hit points back.
Sweet.
13 from Awesome.
Thanks, sis.
Oh, I was healing Mel.
Oh.
You're asleep. You're already taking your long rest to recover hit points. You're good.
So you guys rest for the evening. The effects of the aging seem to be permanent.
Okay, we need to go find somebody who can fix that.
The reduced max hit points seem to go away in the morning. Is there a conversation that you guys would like to have this morning before we pull into Ralos?
Mel, do you know would Al Rawam have had anyone of significant magical capability that perhaps might have escaped and might be in seeking of refuge?
Do I know anyone on that side of the military?
Make a history check, I guess. I guess we'll call it history.
Okay. $18.
18. There was definitely a division of the military that was dedicated to arcane stuff. It was too great of a military resource to ignore. There was a small, like, I don't want. You wouldn't call it an academy. More like a. More like a arcane military academy. Like most of it was dedicated toward offensive and defensive spells to be trained for the military. There was an independent academy in the city that was not tied to the military or the government. It was a private, essentially private academy for arcane study that was run by an independent wizard that lived in the city, who would take on more apprentices than students, both from the city and from without. You don't know that individual's name. That wasn't really your
Yeah.
thing.
Wizarding Academy was kind of private, not really my thing. Everything I got is from in here. And taps at the horns.
Well, if we seem to have the attention of quite more than enough of the Empire's magic users, it might be worth continuing to build some allies amongst those who might provide a willing counterbalance. If you can make connection with any of your contacts and see what you can dig up.
If I can get any word back at this point, everything's been jumbled up most probably, but I can take a guess as where some of them might have gone afterwards.
Of course. It's worth a try. We've awfully isolating to be attacked by ghosts on the sea.
It's isolating to be attacked by ghosts anywhere. They're not supposed to be there.
Of course. We need, the more friends we can make, the better.
Yeah. Would I know, like, any, like military based like exit strategies for that sort of thing, like what people would have done?
Well, I mean, as far as exiting the city, it probably would have been a land-based retreat across the scorching wastes to Narafos because they were blockaded by the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Unless people wanted to take small ships out the Baser Gulf and out into the wider world. But that's,
Yeah.
it would have probably been along old caravan routes, probably further away from the coast, probably more of a bit of a right hook to Narafos.
Yeah. If any of them are out there, they're probably on their way or in Narafos. There really isn't anywhere else to go besides down the Baser Gulf.
But this happened months ago at this point.
Yeah, so Narafos,
So
essentially.
they definitely are probably in Narafos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so given the meeting we're going to, there may be some opportunity to pass messages or make connections.
There.
I'll bring a ship or two of refugees to a place.
See what I can do.
All any of us can do. Thank you.
All right. Anything else before you guys make port? No? Alrighty. Oh.
I'll just shoot a message to the philosophers letting them know I'll be in town.
All right. They respond excitedly.
Excellent.
And ask about the codex. And if it's with you, obviously. With that, you guys arrive back in the city of Ralos, a familiar port to you at this point. As you disembark from the ship and speak with the harbor master, he informs you that the docking fees have been taken care of by have been taken care of by the minister and the city of Ralos, the city-state of Ralos. You have arrived in Ralos. It is a buzz with activity. You see a bit more of the different cultures here. Dress that you would normally recognize from Meridia. Dress that you might normally recognize from Narafos, Mel, as you've been a little bit more familiar with Narafos and their culture. And you see some straight up Spartans marching through the city in formation. It would appear that the other cities have arrived, and their contingents are not small. But the harbor is abuzz as you could pull in, seeing the heraldry of the different city-states on their flags and on their sails. The roaring lion's head of Spartus, the plan flute and holly berries of Meridia, and the golden scale of Narafos.
You're in the big time.
No, one quick thing. I changed it to my official dress. So, and Ravina is a polar bear.
Okay. The collar seems to grow and expand with the with the shape change.
Oh, I love magic.
Do we need to look fancy for this?
You don't need to look fancy, but you should at least look clean and clean.
A shirt. You should wear
Well,
a shirt, is what he's saying.
The meeting is not today. You've arrived with a couple of days to kill. You have 2 days before the official meeting.
Okay.
But so what would you guys like to do?
I would like to take Oswald aside real quick. Hey, Oswald, I'm a little embarrassed, but I need to look presentable, and I don't know what to get.
We get to go shopping. We get to go shopping.
Yes, we get to go shopping.
We get to go shopping. We get to go shopping. We get to go shopping.
Just get this over, please get this over with already. That's
Very well. You
Maybe
have
we
chosen a fucking problem this day.
yes. I guess I woke up and decided to pick violence.
He always chooses violence.
But essentially, you guys have 2 days to kill in Ralos. If there's anything you would like to do, whether it's make contact with certain people or talk with certain NPCs, try to get information on people or meet them before the meetings or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We can do it now or at the beginning of next session if you think about it between now and then, because we're.
I definitely want to see if I can get in touch with someone in the Narafos contingent and see if any of them have knowledge about El Rawam or people there.
Okay. How about you make an investigation check talking to some of the ghosties around town? Spirits.
Okay. That's good, because that is... Oh, okay. 26.
26.
Natural 19.
Not only do you learn of some of the Narafos contingent to talk to, scuttlebutt around the harbor says that Purapane herself is in Ralos right now with a small contingent of her most loyal guardians.
Oh.
Scuttlebutt also says that she is here with an intention to petition the council for aid.
Mm-hmm.
And that she is staying at the Smiling Owl.
Oh, wow. That is surprising. Well, guess I'm going to the Smiling Owl after that. Though I think we all tend to stay there anyway. Or try to.
Yeah. But, so that is what you're able to find out from talking to both the dead and the alive at the harbor.
The gossip is good.
Gossip is indeed good. And you find this out from the Narafos contingent that you are able to talk to. Artanis Donal, Thorin Ossel?
I think we need to get Donald's armor.
Oh,
that
yeah,
should
that's
be done.
probably ready.
That should be ready, yeah.
From the lizard.
Sure should be. The other thing, I wanted to go and actually get Donal, like, a whatever passes for a proper suit in the lands outside of Telrune.
I imagine that Donal has what would be considered proper dress for Elven Court on him. And if you want to rep your culture, you could do that.
I think I will. I'll spend a bit of time making sure that's shipshape for the...
your dress blues.
Yeah, exactly.
Your naval test.
Exactly. And I also need to actually buy a spell component for Summon Fae.
Okay. Well, you could definitely probably do that at the Philandros Academy of Magic.
Other than that, I'll keep an eye on whoever else is near me while I'm doing this stuff.
All
And
right.
Artanis.
So you and Artanis make your way up to the Philandros Academy of Magics. As you run into, as I have them now, Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates.
Nice.
Why can't
As they you messaged them and they knew you were coming, or sending with a sending. As they greet you and say, "Welcome back. It has been far too long since we've seen one another. How goes the development on Aspida? I believe is what you're calling it now. Yes."
Yes, growth is going well. The people have taken quite well to the island. We've started building structures and farms
A
and
keep is a
all
little bit
sorts.
more than a structure, Artanis.
It is. Sorry, Donald's been doing a lot of the coordinating and work. I didn't mean to.
Oh no! You just
Oh,
it's not speaking ill of me or anything. It's just you should be more honest and a bit more proud of what we've built on the island.
Quite proud.
Calling it a structure does us all a bit of a disservice, I think.
That's fair.
well,
Thank you for pointing out.
whenever the three of us have been talking, and we agreed that whenever, if you should ever construct a proper tower for yourself, with access to the libraries, we'd be more than happy to put some of our scribes to work to help you fill it with proper research materials.
That would be quite welcome. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll be able to start work on the tower soon.
Yes. Before we forget, they pull out this what looks like a very dark moon sky with color formation with like blues and purples and silvers to this studded leather armor as they pull it out and present you with it, Donald.
Is this the remnants from Todd?
Indeed. His name does sound much more ferocious in the original Primordial, I have to say. Um,
Unfortunately, I only speak Common, Elven, Sylvan, and Druidic, not
uh,
Primordial.
uh, um, but yes. So this is studded leather armor of lightning resistance.
Alrighty. It's not +1 armor or anything, it's just lightning resist?
Just lightning resistance.
Okay. Takes me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hopefully it serves you well. It is. It was a joy to craft. Honestly, the way that the material fused together was uh, aesthetically. I kind of am happy with how it came out.
So you had a hand in enchanting it directly, did you?
We did. The three of us all took turns, adding our own little flair.
I'd love to pick your brains on enchanting. I've started to dabble a bit, but I have some rather lofty projects in mind and could use some
Oh,
experienced insights.
well, the possibilities are endless, and the practice is most worthwhile. We'd be happy to help instruct you.
That would be wonderful, and I'd be happy to allow you to continue to study the Codex while I'm in town.
That would be amazing. You know, we were actually going to bring that up with you.
Of course.
We didn't want to be too pushy, though.
No, I obviously the study of it has borne fruit for both of us, and I'm more than happy to continue the study as often as I can.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you in your message, you said that your friend Donald was also looking for a spell component.
Yep.
Yes, something for summoning. A gilded flower.
Conjuration. What a wonderful school of magic.
Indeed. I suppose you could say that. I'm looking for a gilded flower.
A gilded
Focus.
flower.
A focus for a summon Fey spell.
Interesting, interesting. We should. We'll send you over to the botany wing of the college. They should be able to help you out.
All right.
If Artanis, you would like to come to the secure room so that we could look at the codex.
Of course. And quickly, out of character, could I also get like 500 gold worth of magical inks and stuff?
Sure, they will be happy to perform that transaction. They give you directions, Donald, off to the botany wing, where you'll be easily able to procure a gilded flower of a genus that is to your liking.
Alrighty.
I think that's where we'll call it for the night. I know it's a little early than we usually go.
Just
but
real quick, Bill.
yes.
Before I forget, so I don't forget. Other than studying the Codex and enchanting, could I get them to teach me about that ritual spell about inanimate object?
For sure. I was gonna say, why don't you guys? You have 2 days here in Ralos to kill before your meeting. You can think about what you want to do, and you can DM me or just at me in the Discord, and we can play all that out next week. Whatever
Awesome.
it is,
Cool.
whatever kind of stuff you guys want to accomplish.
Would it be possible to get my great axe and my sword enchanted here?
Not in 2 days.
Okay.
But you could certainly get it enchanted by Artanis or by someone at the academy, potentially. But it would take, depending on what kind of enchantment you want, it's going to take at the very least weeks.
Okay.
So just think about that. All right.
Cool.
So we'll call it there for the evening.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Lots
Thank you for
of
joining
new
us,
stuff
chat.
happening.
Yeah, new shit.
Indeed.
Politics. But yeah, we'll be back next week. I'm gonna send you over to my friend
Intrigue.
Binary Rogue. Super cool.
Intrigue.
We send him some love as he's doing Metaverse RP. I should be back Friday for Misty Shore. And otherwise, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Bye-bye!
Bye.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a fly.